What if you could watch an AI reason, not after the answer, but as every decision happens? This is LabGPT, where the black box becomes a live, debuggable system. We begin with one research request: design pathogen detection for freshwater ponds in California. The moment the request is submitted, LabGPT turns a sentence into a visible execution graph. The prompt intake stage captures the question. The router classifies intent and readiness. Planning, grounding, pre-flight checks, simulation, and reporting fan out as connected stages. Follow the lines. They show where context moves. Green nodes completed cleanly. Amber nodes expose uncertainty, missing inputs, or guardrails needing attention. The panel on the right is a live debugger for whatever stage you select. Here, the system catches an issue before pretending it has an answer. California is too broad for an actionable sampling mission, so it asks for a named pond, a county-level area, or a custom scope. This is not a generic error. It is a traceable decision, produced by the same routing and readiness logic we can now inspect. Open a stage, and the summary tells you what happened in plain language. Switch to raw data, and the full flow packet is exposed. Expected intent, confidence, mission domain, readiness signals, and the response mode passed downstream. Trace identifiers tie every event to the same run. Click the event timeline and the selected node on the canvas updates with it, so the interface, payload, and route stay locked to the same moment. Instead of reading logs across 5 services, you get one synchronized story of the request. As the run advances, every handoff stays inspectable. The router records why forced research mode was enabled. Grounding reveals which sources and evidence were returned. The mission planner exposes structured entities, scope, task type, and planner output. Even large payloads are not hidden behind a success badge. You can inspect exactly what the next node received. That makes debugging concrete. If the final plan looks wrong, move upstream. Find the first bad assumption, and fix the responsible stage instead of guessing. Now watch the debugger behave like a timeline, not a static log. Pause the run. Move backward. Step forward one event at a time. Jump to latest, or resume live execution. The canvas, selected stage, summary, and raw payload all rewind together. That matters when an AI system fails only under one combination of intent, evidence, and constraints. You can replay the exact state that produced the behavior, compare it with neighboring events, and see whether the issue began in routing, grounding, planning, or validation. Here, the evidence trail leads to a clarification gate. LabGPT understands the goal, but lacks the geographic precision for a safe sampling route. The Amber node makes that decision visible. Its payload shows the missing location, why execution stopped, and the user input needed next. Nothing silently disappears. The chat gets a clear question, while the pipeline preserves the evidence behind it. That is an AI workflow you can audit. Back in chat, the same issue becomes a simple choice. We answer with Antonelli Pond. The platform resumes from the latest mission context, preserving the work already completed instead of forcing the user to start over. Moments later, chat returns a reviewable mission plan with drone options, payload, cost, and a recommendation, ready for approval, replanning, or simulation. Before the run closes, the reasoning scorecard makes quality measurable. Intent accuracy, the score for plan completeness, constraint validity, grounding validity, execution readiness, and an overall score. The terminal event records the outcome as planned. Back in the chat, the user can approve and queue the review, replan, or simulate. LabGPT moves from reasoning to an explicit, reviewable action without hiding the path it took. And the same transparency extends to data. The connector catalog brings supported databases and scientific services into the current chat. Here, LabGPT exposes source status, capabilities, health checks, latency, diagnostics, and documentation, so you know the connection is working before the AI relies on it. Connect a source, and its data becomes available to both the conversation and the pipeline. Live context, not copied fragments. Grounded answers, not invented facts. LabGPT lets you inspect the reasoning, verify the data, and move from question to confident action.